Hey there, web design newbies! Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into something that every website needs to survive on the internet: images. I mean, let's face it, a website without images is like pizza without cheese. Technically, it's still a pizza, but nobody's excited about it, right? So grab your Visual Studio Code, because I'm going to show you how to add images to your HTML website in a way that's as easy as dragging and dropping, well, almost. But before that, let me introduce myself. My name is Jasmine, and this channel is all about showing you how to become a highly paid cybersecurity, ethical hacking, or cloud pro. Fast. Let's start by opening the project in VS Code, and then review whether all elements, folders, and files are properly available in the VS Code or not. Next, choose the targeted file in which you desire to insert the image, just like I have chosen the newpage.html file, and also review this file content. Now let's open this file in a web browser, for which this first opens the file location in File Explorer. Then, select the targeted file and double-click on it to open the file content on the default web browser. As you can see, the targeted HTML project file is now rendered on the browser. Now, let's head towards the HTML file, find the place where you want to enter, and choose the image that we want to insert, just like I have chosen the icemountain.jpg file. You can also preview the content of an image in Visual Studio Code by clicking on it, and can zoom in or zoom out the image as well. Now, let's insert this image into our website. First, open the targeted new page HTML file, and inside it find the place where you want to insert an image, just like I am inserting an image inside the div HTML element. Now, move on to the main part of adding an image. For this, write an image tag and then add the src attribute and provide the path of the image to be inserted as the value for this attribute. The path can be retrieved by right-clicking on the image inside the VS Code and selecting the option of Copy the Relative Path option. Now move into the src attribute value part and paste the copied path. As the image is on the same hierarchy level as our HTML file, we can remove the initial folder name. Next, use another attribute named ALT, which contains alternative text to be displayed in case the image is not found. So remember to use this attribute and to provide a meaningful message. Now save the file using the shortcut key of Ctrl+S, or using the Save option residing under the File menu button. Now move back to the web browser and refresh the HTML page. Once refreshed, you'll notice that our image is displayed on our web page, but its height and width are enormous, making our layout unresponsive. To resolve this, head back to the VS Code and provide values to the height and width attributes to control the sizing of an image. The values will vary according to your desired layout or theme. Once you'll finish, save the file, move towards the browser, refresh or reload the web page, and now you'll see that our image is now resized according to the provided values. You can apply CSS styling on this image using the Style attribute, and inside it you can apply any desired CSS property, just like I am using the Margin Top CSS property to add some space from the top side. Next, save the file and refresh the web page to verify whether CSS styling is applied or not. Now, let's suppose we want to add an image that is residing inside another folder, which is the most recommended way of storing images. Then, we first have to write an image name along with its extension, and after that, we have to add the folder name in which this image resides, followed by a slash symbol, as shown on the screen. Next, save the file and refresh the web page to confirm the changing of an image. By any chance, if we forget to mention the image extension or provide the wrong extension or image name and save the file, then the text provided as the value for ALT or alternative tag will appear on the screen as shown on the screen. Finally, if we desire to display an image residing inside the nested folder, then the process will remain the same. You can either enter the parent folder name behind the image name manually, or can right-click on the desired image and select the option of copying the relative image path. Then, head to the src attribute and paste the copied path as this attribute value. Next, remove the first or most parent folder name from the path according to your project folder structure. Lastly, save the file, open the browser, refresh the HTML web page, and boom, the desired image now appears on the screen. And there you have it, future web design pros. Now you know how to use the trusty image tag, set its attributes, and master the art of finding the perfect image path in Visual Studio Code. You've officially leveled up your HTML game. If this helped you turn your website from plain text into a visual masterpiece, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more beginner-friendly coding tips. Got any questions or need more help? Drop them in the comments below and I'll be happy to guide you. Until next time, keep coding, keep experimenting, and let's make the web a more colorful place, one image at a time. Check out the video on the right for more content to help you develop your IT career.